Now, there are three main values to the Rastafarian culture. The first one is God. It is always God, 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 God. Um, Belief in God, belief in the Bible, belief that God exists, um, and not only belief, but knowing. It's more of a knowing that God does exist and that He does love us immensely. Okay, and number two, the second value of the Rastafarian spirituality is respect for all of God's creations. This includes humans, animals, plants. All life forms are God's creations, and we have to love and appreciate them all as equal. And the third value is to try to live life as natural as possible. Now, there are many things that Rastafarians do to try to live their lives as natural as possible, but I will tell you, as a Canadian dread, it is not as easy to do that in Western society as it is, say, in Jamaica, where many Rastafarians come from and where many Rastafarians live. But many things that we swap out are, for example, we may use an alternative for deodorant. We may use an alternative for shampoo. What else? Those are pretty much the only things I can think of. But most try to live their life as natural as possible. And now something I just want to point out is one of the beautiful things about the Rastafarian culture, the Rastafarian religion, the Rastafarian spirituality is nobody's going to come and tell you, oh, you're doing this wrong, or you should do this like this. No, you do it how it suits you. You do it, as much as you're comfortable. And as long as you have God in your heart and respect for all life forms, this is the most important part. Now, when speaking to some other Rastafarians, the whole respect for all other life forms, they'll probably refer to that as unity. And one of the things that they probably mention is unity for all black people and unity for all people. So I just wanted to touch on those things. This brings me to another point. I just want to let you know that many Rastafarians, if you don't already know this, often get inspired spiritually. So often the information that they're giving you is information that came to them in a very special way. Okay.
Every law is illegal.
Every government upon the face of this earth today is illegal. Not one of them is legal.
Since independence in 1962, Jamaica has been plagued by vicious urban crime. Only a few years back in the mid-70s, what seemed to be mindless killing was so widespread, police gave up keeping a record of the number of people being murdered.
Hey man, what are you doing?
Do you think any of the Rastas have been involved in the killings in Jamaica over the years, or that's somebody else?
Rasta is involved in progress, in making understanding, like preaching traditional culture to people. Rasta no killers. You have to do good before you can be a Rasta.
You have to do good.
If he's baddie, then you're bad. If he's goody, then you're good.
What would I have to do to be a Rastafari?
Well, the first you have to be born again.
Born again?
Yeah.
Would I have to be black?
Do you have a choice? If
No,
you have
I
a
don't.
choice, you better be black if you have a choice. But if you don't have a choice, come as what God said.